Hey everyone, I'm just going to say a couple words for Jay and Tammy tonight. Thanks for letting me get up here. So, as Eric the Moose Mazer pointed out so eloquently yesterday, my name's Doug Doman. There is such a thing as subtlety, Eric, in what we do. We call it operational security, but we'll leave it at that. So I've known Jay, I'll go back to 1988. We met in the shower in England, where we used to, where we lived and went to school. We were in 7th grade and went on a field trip to Derbyshire, England. And Jay and I, after a day of surfing, believe it or not, in the middle of England, we found ourselves in our wetsuits in this shower stall, which was very large, so don't worry. But funny enough, we're 12 years old, and we just ended up being the last ones in there. We ended up talking about something, and we had a kind of kindled a friendship out of it. And since that time, I've always considered to be a close friend of the family with Jay and his brother Dan. I think of myself as like a distant cousin, if not a brother. And I love these guys to death. But through the years, we've been through a lot together. When we left England, I moved to Texas, and so Jay would fly from London out to Plano, Texas, to visit us. And I'll tell a funny story. My dad, I'm one of 4 kids, and my dad took us all to a water park one weekend, and so we were very excited. We didn't get a lot of these types of activities, so we were very excited for this trip. And Jay was coming with us because he was visiting, and he was, part of the family, of course. So we all jump in the Volvo station wagon, and we're going to a water park. And about 30 minutes into the drive out to the water park, Jay says to my dad, "Mr. Doman, I forgot my bathing suit." So his friendship with my parents has just been awesome since then. But so because we moved back, one of the times we got to spend with Jay, or that I got to spend with Jay, was always going to visit his families, and they would have me and welcome me into their vacations at Lake George. In fact, I've never seen a more proud father when Jay had that veil on yesterday. Mr. Costa, the pride, it was strong there. But Jay's always welcomed me into his home. We've enjoyed, started out as kids, it seems like, vacationing at Lake George, and it's gone from playing Monopoly to drinking Monopoly to now having my kids join us in Monopoly games, and it'll be fun to have family vacations there with you guys in the future. Since this time, Jay's met, so many of us that have all love him and feel the love back, so much to travel out here for the wedding. And I don't know how many of you know, but Jay and Tammy met on the internet, on a dating site. And I'm going to read Jay's posting right now. I don't know did you know that I tracked this down, Jay? So this might be embarrassing for Tammy's family that they actually would respond to something like this. But so, a single, often barefoot, always shirtless, male cat owner seeking a companionship Monday, Wednesday, Fridays after 9 p.m. and Saturday, Sunday for a continuous 24-hour period. This person must have a vehicle to transport boxes of comic books from my mother's home, where you may also find me rifling through my large collection of mixtapes, Clive Cussler novels, and trivia books. Animals are a plus to provide companionship to my feline friend and others that I might adopt or rescue along the way. And candidates are also welcome to assist in my business venture and join Team Trivia Night, but may be asked to run a franchise, and of course you'll be playing at your own cost. Golfers and soccer players are a plus, but you must be prepared to accept a lifetime of defeat. So Tammy responded to that, and we have this happy couple here. So, if any of you have visited Jay in Lake George, he is acts like my big brother since we've been going out there. He's the guy driving the boat. He's the guy keeping track of everyone. And it was one of these days that in 2011 when we had met Tammy for the first time, where my three girls and my wife Sandra were out to visit Jay, and he took us out for the day. We were having a great time. Took my daughter, my oldest daughter, Olivia, who's 9, took her tubing, and she actually wanted to stop because she said the wind was hurting her eyebrows. So we cut it loose, but in the meantime, Jay had gotten a phone call that Tammy's flight had been delayed. And talk about going into operative mode. Jay was disappointed. He really wanted her to come in early and spend the day with us, but he had been responding to her layover in Philadelphia to comfort her. He had Delta executive customer service on the phone to make sure to route her different ways, and Dan and I had to deploy an alternate routes to the airport to make sure that we could vector her in when she finally arrived. And when she did, her smile, as you see, it lit up the room. My kids became her lifelong clients of hers, and refer to her as the hair saloner, which I thought was great. And Tammy's brother Tommy, I think, said it great last night. Said it beautifully. What a big heart she has, and I was very touched by that. And I want him to know and her family to know that they say a measure is a man. Let me start this over. They say the measure of a man's real character is what he would do if he knew he never would be found out. And I can assure you that. Sorry, guys. How about a little love? No, I can assure you that Jay's a consummate gentleman. He's my best friend. Congratulations, and looking forward to spending the family vacations together.